All right, new this morning. Imagine driving down the street and you hear a loud bang on your windshield and you see it spider out. Well, that's exactly what happened to one Tulsa County man who was driving by a golf course. And our Braden Bates is live this morning. Braden, you're going to look into what to do if you get hit by a golf cart or maybe your vehicle.
Christine, it was a very scary situation for the Grace family when they were just driving down the road and this golf ball hit their car. You know, we first heard about this through a Facebook post, and it really brought up a lot of questions on who takes responsibility for the damage when it happened. So this week I spoke to several people and I teed up some answers.
Right off that tee block, it's like a gunshot.
It's a noise Brian Grace can't forget.
Right there is where the tee knocked. Yeah, the initial shock of it, it was more like the glass, just the glass shattering in my face and everywhere else. That was probably the worst of it.
A broken windshield, dented dash, and the stress of the unexpected damage, all hard. But Grace found a plot twist.
It's just an expense on us, just a very expensive golf ball.
This led to bigger questions about who's responsible, the golfer or the course. I reached out to several green country golf courses, all who passed responsibility to the golfer. Grace says without knowing who the golfer was, the responsibility was passed to him.
Their response was, that's an inherent risk that we take when we drive by a golf course. I'm not understanding why we're taking the risk. I didn't ask to play golf.
Speaking with Jason Johnston with the Oklahoma Assurance Department, I wanted to learn more about what you can do to get yourself out of the bunker. He says it's a matter of finding the person at fault, sometimes coming up empty. Johnston says that's on par for many of these cases.
If there's no one there, we don't know who did it, then you would have to go to use your own carrier on your auto.
Johnson tells me drivers may choose to pay for the repairs out of pocket due to a fear of raising rates. But he says because of the nature of the damage, generally your payments wouldn't change.
It's a not at fault accident for them. So what that basically means is they didn't do anything wrong.
Johnston also recommends asking the course if they have a goodwill policy, meaning while it won't assume responsibility, it may help cover some of the repair costs. Brian's wife, Sabrina, hopes golf courses take preventative actions like netting so she doesn't get a more serious call the next time this happens.
I would hate to hear that a golf ball caused a fatal wreck.
One of the golf courses I spoke with said to call them immediately after this happens. This will allow them to look at their tee times and narrow down the golfers on the course at that time, and then they can go question to see if they can help find the golfer responsible. Reporting live in Tulsa, Brady Bates, 2 News, Oklahoma.